It's actually amazing how much we have had to face and survive in the past 6 months, and most of it happened to the full glare of Nigerians, from the unjust suspension to the recall. We survived the recall. We survived the blockage of roads and waterways into Kogi that we had to fly in through using the helicopter. We survived the blackmail from the so-called woman from the crazy lady on Facebook. Yeah, you know, it's amazing what we had to survive. And I give God Almighty the glory and my deepest appreciation to the good people of Kogi Central, Kogi State, and Nigeria at large. My husband, my love, if you say this, I love you dearly. In short, I pray all men support their wives as much as you have supported me. And my children, thank you for your sacrifices. So in everything, it just shows that sometimes it's good to put the institutions to test. We can't cow down in the face of injustice. No one is more Nigerian than us. Senator Akpabio is not more of a senator than I am. He's not a governor of this place. And he treated me as if I was his servant, or I was a domestic staff in his house. It's very unfortunate that at this time, after so many years of democracy, we would have a National Assembly be run by such dictatorship. It's totally unacceptable. As for me, I'm glad to be here. And even though we have been illegally suspended, no day have I hesitated in effectively carrying out my duties as a senator of Kogi Central to the very best of my capacity. I have never, no day went by without me looking out for opportunities, either in terms of bringing infrastructure or projects to my people, and even jobs wherever I could, because I didn't want them to suffer, you know, the neglect and the vacuum that was created by this injustice. So I thank people like Auntie Obi, Priscilla, Sister Aisha, Mama P, Peter The Rock, and many others, Dr. Abiola, Yemi of Enough is Enough, Uncle Femi Falana, I mean, men and Nigerians I can't even call. I mean, I've read your posts, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, His Excellency Sarah Key, I mean, many people who have lent their voices, thank you, and even political parties, Labour Party, ADC, I saw their statements, and my beloved PDP, thank you so much for standing up, Nigerian Bar Association, Nigeria Labour Congress, I mean, a whole lot of voices, it just pulled through, and I think that's the pressure that the Senate President saw and realized that, you know what, he just can't keep pushing against the will of the people. Yeah, and the media, thank you for being fair, thank you. Even though at the time I did observe 3 months ago there was some silence, like, and I understand sometimes intimidations can come, and you all have families to cater for, and unfortunately we are at a country today whereby pretty much lives mean nothing. So I don't blame you, members of the media, who at a particular time withheld publishing facts as they happen. But I just want to let Nigerians know that the future is bright. We just can't give up our hopes. Our democracy is evolving, and I trust that every day leading into 2027, we will be able to put out actions that will be worthwhile, because patriotically we have a country to save. Thank you all so much for your love and support.
Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan is finally back in the National Assembly, and today the big news is that her office has been unsealed after 6 long months. Viewers, let me tell you, this moment has been one of the most talked about issues in Nigerian politics this year, and the way everything played out shows how powerful public pressure can be. Before I go deeper, don't forget to like this video right now and subscribe to the channel, because we keep bringing you updates you will not get anywhere else. So let's take it step by step. Earlier this year, Natasha was suspended from the Senate after a dramatic confrontation. She had accused the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, of harassment, and she made those claims publicly. That allegation shook the country. Instead of it being treated quietly, it turned into a national conversation, and very quickly the Senate moved to suspend her for what they described as misconduct and breaking the rules of the chamber. That suspension did not only stop her from speaking in the chamber, it even led to her office being locked. Imagine being elected by your people and then not even allowed to access your office. That's how tough it has been for Natasha. But here is the part that kept the story alive: people didn't stay silent. Civil society groups, women's rights groups, and ordinary Nigerians organized marches, social media campaigns, and protests. Many of them used the slogan, "We are all Natasha." The whole thing became much bigger than one person's case. It turned into a fight about whether Nigerian women in politics will be heard and respected, and whether the Senate is truly accountable to the people. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you are following the gist, it really helps the channel grow. Fast forward to today, and the pressure has paid off. The National Assembly officially unsealed Natasha's office. Reports from inside the Assembly confirmed that the Sergeant-at-Arms opened her office door, meaning she can now go back, set up, and prepare for Senate activities. For many of her supporters, this is a victory. But it does not mean all her problems are over. She is still facing a separate case in Abuja over alleged defamation, so there are legal issues to watch closely. What makes this story very interesting is how it shows the power of voice. When people come together, when media and civil society stay consistent, even the most powerful institutions feel the pressure. If there had been no protests, no media coverage, Natasha might still be outside the Assembly building today. It is a reminder that democracy is not just about elections, it is about constant pressure on leaders to do the right thing. Viewers, if you are still with me, quickly subscribe now so you don't miss when we bring the next part of this story. Natasha herself has been very firm. She says she will not apologize as some senators wanted, and she believes her suspension was political. She is standing her ground that her voice must be heard, and she will continue to speak about issues that matter to women and Nigerians as a whole. That kind of boldness is why her case gained so much attention. On the other side, Akpabio has continued to deny her allegations and insists the suspension was just about maintaining discipline in the Senate. That clash of positions is what keeps the story hot. Now let me ask you directly, do you think this unsealing is truly a win for democracy and civil society, or do you feel it is just political theater because the pressure became too much? Share your thoughts in the comment section, because I really want to hear how you see it. And while you are at it, please hit the like button again, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss any updates from us. This gist is not ending here. The Senate will soon resume sitting, Natasha will walk into that chamber again, and the atmosphere will be very interesting to watch. Will she be given fair space to speak? Will the case in court change the story again? These are the questions hanging right now.